Hi guys, Shadow6 here. Welcome to my how to install most Stalker mods. What I mean by most is the ones where you purely have to copy and paste. Now, it's as simple as that. I'll do another video on how to do the exe files, and I might even try to do a Stalker Soup one, but that mod is quite complex when it comes to installation and downloading your files, etc. But first off, we'll start off the purely cutting and pasting to get your Stalker mod to run. Okay, for example, I've got Arsenal Overhaul 3, yeah, Arsenal 3.1, sorry. Arsenal Overhaul 3.1 for S.T.A.L.K.E.R Pripyat. And I got my Call of Pripyat file here. Steam apps, common, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Pripyat. This should also work for your non-Steam version as well. Okay, just jump back a bit. Now you've downloaded your Arsenal Overhaul zip file. You get that, you uninstall, and you get your Arsenal Overhaul 3.1 file. For me, and as a good tip for you guys, I create a file called compiled mod to make things easier. Anyway, we'll go into it. So you've got your absolute nature, your Arsenal Overhaul, atmosphere, and your optional add-ons. So what you do is you'll get your Arsenal Overhaul, you got your bin, your game data, and field of view switch. I highly recommend field of view switch as well. If you guys haven't heard of that, it adjusts your field of view. As you'll see over here already, I've got it in. You put that file, FOV switch, into your game file, and you run it from there. To compile the mod first, this is what makes it easy. Instead of dragging it over and then dragging it over and dragging it over, you might as well complete this task here. Okay, empty compiled mod file. First of all, you'll grab these three, your bin, your game data, and field of view switch from the Arsenal Overhaul. Copy, you don't want to cut. Go to your compiled, repaste it in there, let it do what it has to. Okay, while we're waiting for that to move over, another tip is have this file in your game file bin backup. Now you get your original bin, which I already have. This is the original bin from the vanilla game. You copy and paste it into here, leaving your vanilla in the game folder as well, obviously. But that's your bin backup. So that has the original vanilla settings, whatever else in there. Because some mods, for example, Arsenal Overhaul here, has a modified bin folder, so we'll overwrite the vanilla. So you always want to have a backup. And another thing I do, as you see here, AO3, Arsenal Overhaul, I've got Chernobyl Chronicles. I usually have a few more. I don't want to pile too many in there. But I also have my game data files inside their games here within the game folder, if that makes sense. For example, I've already got it here, but my Arsenal Overhaul 3 game data only is in there. What that does is makes it easier, instead of going back to your original file here and having to paste it in there, anytime you want to play your mod or jump between them like I do for my videos, for example, I purely just have the game data in each one. So there's my Chernobyl Chronicles, there's my Arsenal Overhaul. So all I do is copy, once again not cut, I'll copy that out of there, paste it in there, run the mod. Simple as that. But in this case I'm going to show you how to do the full install from any other file, wherever you store your mods. Okay, that's done. Okay, so compiled mod, going back to this now, we've got the three ones in there. So that's just the base Arsenal Overhaul. Okay, what you want first is your absolute nature. So we'll go into there. Now, what you want to do is, this one is purely an exe file. So you'll just run that. Accept. Next. Now here, it's going to install it straight to S.T.A.L.K.E.R Pripyat. Now, I don't want to do that. You can if you want to do it the other way where it's already in the game file, but I don't want to do that. I purely want to fill in my compiled file. Find where your file is, compiled mod, there it is, just should be able to click that. Now you got your settings here, which would you like your Zeton, your Jupiter and Pripyat to look like. For this point of this install, I'll just leave everything as it is. And we'll let it do what it has to. Now while that's doing that, we should go back to the compiled folder. And that should be installing Absolute Nature into there. Hopefully overwriting what it has to. Okay, that's finished. Yep, that's fine. Should all be in there. No way of really checking that. Okay, so we'll go back again. Now we want to do Atmosphere 3. And once again, that's a exe installation. There's no need to go into there, so we'll run that. The usual accepting, next. Now once again, this wants to install straight into the Steam app S.T.A.L.K.E.R Pripyat, but I don't want to do that. So once again, choose your file where you want to choose where your compiled file is. So just choose compiled file. We're going to leave, we'll go high resolution, depending on your system. Once again, let this one do what it has to. Okay, Atmosphere 3 is done. Now, that should be all of it. You have got optional add-ons, beard cells, everything, hostile bandits, more realistic damage, no head bob, etc, etc. If you want to put any of those in, it's purely a game data copy and paste. But just for the base mod here, where you want Arsenal Overhaul, Atmosphere 3 and Absolute Nature 3, this is it now. Now all you need to do is your bin, your game data and your field of view switch, you cut and paste into here. You don't need any of these, that doesn't matter. So I'll do that now. Got these three. You just want to copy, not cut, and paste that into your Steam Apps Common S.T.A.L.K.E.R Cool Pripyat, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R Sky, or Shadow of Chernobyl, whichever, depends on which mod is for what. And like I said before, that'll also work for non-Steam versions as well. So 3.91 gig, that's everything. Probably prompt you for a few overwrites as well. Okay, it wants to overwrite field of view because I've already got it there. And bin file. Let it do what it has to there. Okay, so that's all three in there now. So now, Arsenal Overhaul in this example should run. Now I'm not going to do a test video because it usually works for me any other time that I've done it. So hopefully that has helped you guys out. That is how to do Arsenal Overhaul and any copy and paste mod where it is game data, bin, etc. Now I've chosen a complex one, or a bit of a complex one, where it's not just as simple as game data transfer over, but any other mod, we'll go back. We've got Way to Pripyat, for example. It's purely a game data file. Copy, paste into there. Once again, make sure you haven't got one of these game data folder already in there, because it might be a prior mod. Make sure you delete the old game data file first if you don't want it, or copy it into a folder like I have if you know what mod it is. But yeah, purely copy, paste, your mod should work. Not really much else to do there. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you guys out. I'm sorry if it's gone on for a bit long. I'll edit out all the waiting there. But I hope it's helped you. Give me a thumbs up if this has helped you, and leave any comments below if you need any help with installing S.T.A.L.K.E.R mods, and I'll try help you the best I can. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.